Well, I've
journey?
always dealt with my weight to some capacity. I've always been heavier, and I noticed that that was taking a huge toll on my mental health and emotional. And I, it took me a while to really decide on getting the surgery. Um, Especially with COVID, it stopped me, but it was probably at least 5 year process of actually going through with it and trying other solutions before I went through the surgery. I tried dieting, I tried excessive exercising, which obviously didn't help. And all of that seemed to deter me from really going through with it and being successful. And the surgery was really the last point of like changing, and I was determined to really go through with it and stick with it, especially after it was such a physical toll and having to recoup in the hospital and having to go in for dehydration. And I was determined to make it stick and do it for myself, really, because that was who I was doing it for in the first place. So to be able to be here and have lost 183 pounds and stick with it, it's really like insane to really think about.
How long has it been since your surgery?
About 2 years, like a little over 2 years. Yeah.
What has the surgery done for your life? Meaning, what can you do now? What can you enjoy now that you couldn't before?
Um, well, walking was like one of the things where I was like, okay, I can walk for 15 minutes and then I need to sit. I need to just, now I can walk for, not even think about it.
Yeah.
I'm
And
able
actually,
to,
to be funny, she could sit crisscross applesauce.
yeah, there's so many different
be
ways I can sit in the
comfortable.
chair now. But it's, I mean, even going on an airplane, I mean, I don't have to ask for an extender, that was deterring me from going on a plane, period. So now that's not even like things you have to think about. And the confidence level, I'm able to, even social anxiety, got rid of it a lot. Um, it's really, it takes more mentally and emotionally changing than physical, because physical you could see in 2 seconds, but it really changes you as a person to be like, I could do it. Like, if I could do this, I can do anything. Like,
Wow.
And the team here, Dr. Alex and
they were
Alana, were
wonderful. Oh my gosh.
beyond phenomenal. Um, Available at any given time, any questions, any
So supportive.
anything. The first couple of weeks after the surgery was I think a battle or a big emotional, because it was really such a change, and it was breaking up with food, which is a real thing. And for the first week or so, me and Sydney's dad, she'd come in the room, and we ran because she was angry a little bit.
Yeah.
But the transformation is beyond, not even just the physical, the aura that Sydney carries now. It's like they changed her life.
That's amazing.
They changed her life.
It's good to hear about the role your parents play, because it makes me realize that this is a huge emotional journey where you need a lot of support.
Yeah. But I couldn't have done it without my family. Like, I and my friends and my boyfriend, I couldn't have done it without any of them, honestly.
What would you say about someone who's thinking about taking this journey?
It was having the team here with them fully, even with the process of going through the surgery, of them being like, okay, you need to talk to a therapist. We need to make sure that you're mentally there, like you're good.
The
And
nutritionist
yeah, the nutritionist to
was
educate me on
phenomenal.
everything. It gave me more of an idea of what I was getting myself into, but also social media helped me really understand like what I was getting into, the every day to day, and the timer with having to eat and having to drink. And there's a lot of things that I'm now used to, but before I was like, well, that's crazy, who's gonna do that? Like, that's insane. But it's now I don't even notice when my timer goes up. I'm like, okay, like I got a drink.
But again, the team here was beyond words. Like,
They were
we had,
very
Dr.
like,
Alex, we
educate
had
me
the
on
gastro
everything.
Dr. Swara. They were such a support. And I remember when we were first coming in, before she was even 21, they would say, "Okay, Mom, we're talking to her." And that was such an important thing, that she was able to speak with them. And she said, "Ma, should I tell them?" I said, "You tell them everything. You tell them how you feel, what you like, what you don't like." And they were just so supportive and respectful. It was never like that she should be embarrassed that she was heavy, or that she was um, asking questions about certain things. They were right in there and really just so supportive that it was, I've recommended them to so
Mhm.
many people, and even just gastro or anything that they really, Dr. Alex we love him. We
It was
really adore
always,
him.
what can we do? How can we help you? How can we make it better for you? How can we make you feel more comfortable? And that really made a
Yeah,
difference
the
on the
nutritionist
journey.
walked her through what she can eat, what to add more protein, what to gave her all these ideas, and Sydney was able to email and bounce questions off of them about, can I try this, can I try that, and just got such positive support. There was not one negative moment dealing with anybody here. It really changed my daughter's life, and
Especially when I was snappy, when I was angry. They were very
yeah,
nice.
yeah. Well, we got through it. That's for sure. We got through it. So
Thank
and we
God.
also did change, uh, our house lifestyle, how we cook
Yeah.
things, because I didn't want Sydney to feel like, okay, I made dinner and now she has to make dinner. So we switched the whole house so that we're sitting down and eating together. We're making the things that Sydney eats, and we're all sitting down. So it's not that, oh, I have to cook a separate meal. I didn't want that um, isolation to be in effect with it being an issue with eating. So we just incorporated all the different things, and now we're trying all different things.
And it makes me happy that the whole household is now healthier. Like, not everybody had to get the surgery to really feel that.
We
And
did it as a family
yeah,
change. It was very important for me to always. It's a unit. It's not just Sydney. It was all of us, the whole house, and whatever we went through, we were supported. Me and my husband. We just. I mean, we were all happy. We laughed. We were all sad with certain things. We cried. We supported each other, which was just so important, and I think shows the bond that I have with Sydney.
So nice. Okay.